Let me take you back to the ripe year of 1999, specifically in Japan. Not a lot is happening. Well, I mean, they announced the ZERP, but who cares about the ZERP? Capcom is preparing to drop one of its most impactful fighting games of all time, Third Strike. This is an amazing ass intro. This is incredibly cool. Too bad all the arcades were like dying at this point. This is like Kendrick Lamar performing at like a Little League game. No one saw it, but oh my god, that was so good. The roster was packed with a bunch of cool and unique characters. All characters you've never even seen before. And then, you see them. Makoto is a fan favorite for a reason. Makoto is incredibly simple but incredibly complex at the same time. But who cares what other people think? What do I, Metal 8, think? Oh my god! Makoto, more like MAGOATO. This shit, I fucking love this character. Every single big hit is amazing. When you're reading your opponent back to back to back, you feel like a genius. The amount of flow you get from move to move to move is just amazing. Every move in her kit synergizes with the other, and knowing when and where to use them is so much fun. But Metal 8? How the fuck do I even play Makoto? Don't worry, me in a different voice, I got you. This video will serve as a guide, insanely elaborate shitpost, and most of all, an excuse for me to play more Makoto.
Read, nigga, read!
Makoto is a very heavy rushdown character, which you may not get it at first because look at this fucking walk speed, oh my god. Her main speed comes from her dash, which is fucking just instant transmission basically. It's insanely fast and one of the easiest ways to get in as Makoto. I mean, I said it was easy, not particularly good, but like, you know, and the second you do get in, you just completely beat the shit out of them, alright?
First, discombobulate. Dazed, discombobulate. Distract target. Discombobulate. Block his blind jab. Discombobulate.
This character is built to be highly aggressive. She's putting up fucking Guilty Gear goddamn damage numbers. But you can't just literally just hit Makoto and then win. You gotta play young for that. But like, how do you truly use Makoto? Let's get into it.
Get ready.
You're raising a barn? Shut the fucking door!
Hayate is the most simple tool of Makoto's kit. By performing the special move, she jolts forward incredibly fast. That's the main thing you're going to be comboing into, okay? Like poke, hit Hayate. Doing a punish on a whiff move, use Hayate. Think the game's not moving fast enough, use Hayate. You can also charge Hayate, but like, there's not really a point to doing it because, well, it's kind of just ass. And even if you somehow magically hit it, without getting jumped in on, or punished, or parried, you get nothing. Yeah, I get it, the fully charged one, it is plus. It also has amazing stats on it, okay? But like, the time you pull it off, you'll have a fucking wife and kids, you'll be dead, alright? There's no point. And oddly enough, it has its own combo properties on some characters. Most of the time you can play it safe, which is a forward light kick, or you can, on some what is this guy? Or having extra punishes on specific characters. This move is also one of the easiest things to point to of when Makoto snowballs, because basically every time you're done with a combo, it's not like you gotta dash up again, you're already there. Keep mashing. Hayate is probably the most general move you have in your toolkit. But now, let's get into the big tool of Makoto, and probably the main reason I'm making this video. Kakusa is probably the most insane command grab they could give to a character that's basically not a grappler. The way that Kakusa works is that after you do the move and it connects, you win! Okay, it's a little more complicated than that, but basically after doing it, you can connect any button you want. The basic combo you should pull off after doing Kakusa is standing heavy punch into heavy punch hayate. It's the highest damaging meterless option you have. And to tell you that you have so many ways of pulling this move off would be an understatement. A good amount of the options you have on Makoto are literally just kind of built for you to hit kakusa. Another thing about kakusa is that it also gives you a fuck ton of stun, forcing your opponent to play a lot more defensively because a next touch could literally spell their demise. And counting on you're usually always close to your opponent, it's great to have a good and honestly kind of busted command grab, because it's like, alright bro, take the throw. Okay, I took the throw, took exactly the same damage, if not more. Now you expect me to think, okay, yeah, now the other versions must do some crazy shit. No, they actually don't. It's so fucking stupid. The only one with any real use is light kick. Alright, you might be thinking, oh, but the extra range you get from heavy kick. It's a forward half circle motion. You're gonna be walking forward a little, so if they get out of that one, low-key, you deserve to get whiff punished. But now you might be thinking, well, what if they jump my grab? What am I supposed to do? I have specifically the only move you're ever gonna need for that.
Rap against Kendrick, you will lose. Oh. This man does this. Specifically, you know, on StreetFighter, you get like a Chun-Li, get a certain kick, and no matter what, you can't beat.
You fucking lying well. God fucking damn it! Once again, I'm a child. What is happening? Oh, go. X kick, also known as. Man, I'm not pronouncing that shit. Actually, you know what? I will. I'm gonna look up a video how to pronounce it.
So let's dive into today's word. Kong. One more time. Kong.
Look, I'm the whitest guy of all time. There's no way that's how it's fucking pronounced. Alright, fuck it, I'm calling it axe kicks. Okay, it doesn't matter. Axe kicks' main use is that it's your trickiest air option. Because usually if you're fighting anyone, don't do jump-ins. You will be parried. Or anti-air, but most likely parried. Axe kicks allow you to counter the strategy because they are very, very hard to parry. Because most of the time, you don't parry on reaction, you parry on feeling. This thing fucks up your feelings more than like fumbling the chick that unironically likes you back. It's also an amazing dunking tool, so if they jump out of your kakusa, just dunk them. It does require a little bit of timing, but holy shit, it feels amazing. Another thing about it is that it has a very weird movement property in that it kind of works like an air dash. It's not too useful, but there are uses for it, like getting out of corner, which is technically bad, but I'll get into that later. And you also have EX, which is unironically the fastest overhead in the entire game. But honestly, why would I really just want to jump up and hit my opponent? Can't I just anti-air them? Gulp. I love Makoto so much. You like, no bitch, Makoto from StreetFighter! Fukiyage is Makoto's main anti-air. And something you might realize is that you don't really see it a lot in gameplay. Even in top level play of some of the best Makoto players ever, they don't really use this move. Why is that?
Shit! Nobody likes it.
Okay, look. As an anti-air, this thing fucking blows. Because an anti-air needs two big things. For one, it needs to have its trajectory and angle where your opponent would generally be in the air. Specifically in a spot where you'd want to anti-air them. Where could they possibly be where you'd want to anti-air them? Most people would generally say, this area. Alright, now let's pull up where Fukiyage can hit. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, look, in comparison to other anti-airs, it sucks ass. Comparison to other anti-airs in Makoto's kit, it's still pretty ass. Down heavy kick fills in that little gap right there. But what if my opponent tries doing a cross-up in the air? Go for the parry, man. Go for the parry every time. If you do land the parry, well then they're gonna land directly into your arms. And you know, you win! And even if they do cross you up, if you went for the parry, you're gonna be walking in the opposite direction of them, so you'd block them overhead. This move fucking sucks! As an anti-air. It does work as a optimal punish for some scenarios when you have to parry. I mean, am I gonna list them all? Fuck no, there's 195. Watch this video, it's actually very informational. It has an amazing juggle property, so you can use it in juggle combos. Why am I mentioning something so advanced so early? Because I know one of you motherfuckers is gonna pause the video, go in the comments and be like, well actually it has so much use in juggle combos and
I'm getting to it!
Also is really
I'm getting to it!
devil's drug, cause you can smell what the rock is cooking. Ooh.
Karate chop or orishi chop is probably the most simple move. It's comically easy to explain. It's an overhead. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. You wanna know why it's 0.5? It's because this shit is like not even a real move. It seems a little lackluster. It's like a precursor to something bigger.
What up? Hey, man. Where's my...
Makoto has 3 choices of super, just like everyone else, but like, I gotta mention that for the people who don't play Third Strike. The supers range from absolute garbage to game breaking, and I'm gonna go in order from worst to best. Mostly so I can get all the dumbass ones out of the way first. Mostly the dumbest of dumbass ones. Fuck! This is bullshit! Tanden Raiken is an install super. So, you might be thinking, this must be really good. I mean, have you seen the installs in this game? This one allows for unblockables. This one allows you to have a bunch of different combos. This one allows you to stop playing 12. So clearly, this is gonna be awesome. So is it awesome? No. But, you know, before we get into that, let's talk about the good parts of this super. By activating it, you get a 0.6 damage multiplier, and the super allows you to have unique combo routes. Other than that, this thing fucking sucks. The combo damage is a lot less than, you know, every other super, and if it was just that, who cares? Having 10 seconds of enhanced attacks, that seems amazing. It also turns off your EX moves, and you know, that's also fair, because every other install doesn't have that. You know what else they don't have? A fucking downside. That's right, for the low cost of losing out on great damage, you also can't block. What the fuck? To be fair, you can still parry everything, but it's just like, why work so hard when you can put in less effort and get infinitely more reward? Speaking about putting in less effort, let's talk about the easiest and most simple super.
On PlayStation 3, they ain't even out yet. Them ain't even out yet. The only thing about it, I bought like so many StreetFighter 3 over here, but the only thing about it, you can't understand what none of them say. I played one of them, and I was like, what? It was tight as hell. I was beating ass, I was going through, beat niggas ass. He was like, I ain't know what the hell they were saying, but it was tight though.
Super 1 is, I mean, you just look up fighting game super in the dictionary, you'll find it there. It's the only true reversal on Makoto, and I mean, it's a big hit. It's a big hit. It's perfectly general, and honestly, like, you really can't go wrong with it. It's not bad at all. Well, it's not bad unless you're fighting the Dudster, where he can just punish you on hit. I respect it, he needs it. Other than that, well, that's it, okay? It's very simple. I mean, it'd be crazy if the other super was, I don't know, game plan changing and completely breaks the character.
Had just moments ago been playing some very funny tricks.
I'll show you some. I'll show you what's up, you fucking piece of shit.
Super R2 is the super you want to use on Makoto. How about we get into the simple stuff? You can actively control how far it goes, and you'll have to know this. It does a short combo, pushing him pretty far away. You know, that's it, on a surface level. But every single part of it has more to it. For starters, at the end of the combo, you can jump cancel, allowing you to combo after a super. Because of this, you actually have specific combos that you can perform only after this super. And this combo is actually very unoptimal. I know I say this while my fucking opponent's health bar goddamn disintegrated in front of your eyes, but this was unoptimal. It does have the ability to kind of brain break Shotos because, House, there's no proof that this patient has brain damage. Thanks, Doc. I can't wait to go home and full screen fireball Makoto. House? House, you okay? I think he's dead. Okay, fucking in bold ass text, Never in your life do a full screen fireball against a Super R2 Makoto. It is the fucking stupidest thing you could do. Because for me personally, I find it a sign of disrespect. And I just fucking like activate right then and there. Just by having this as an option, Makoto turns off a good chunk of a Shoto's arsenal. All because she hit down and light punch at the start. If it was just that, it would still probably be the best option. But there's one more thing. Notice at the start that Makoto jumps to the wall. Doing this, she can't really combo into it because, well, you have to make up all that distance. So by the time you make it to them, they can block. But what if you're closer to the wall? So the main goal in most fighting games is to get your opponent in the corner. For Makoto, it's the opposite. You want to be in the corner because that's your win condition. So every time your opponent pushes you towards the corner, you're winning. And it's not like they can just pressure you with fireballs at a distance so they don't have to deal with it because, you fucking nani. And with this, that means almost any hit in the corner will lead to big damage, okay? Doesn't matter, it could be grab in the corner, you win. It could be overhead in the corner, you win. It could be a basic hit in the corner, you fucking win. So you might be thinking, alright, isn't this kind of bullshit? Yeah, but honestly, a lot of things are in this game. You gotta play by the rules, you know? Fucking rules of Cheaters Monopoly. So, with all this, you're thinking, alright, there's no way it can get any better. Okay, so you guessed wrong a single time or made one bad play, it's just over. GG's, bro. Shake my hand. Can I perform this? No. It is incredibly high execution, and it's also character specific in some cases, so you should be fine. Though it's very incredibly clear that this is the best one. Alright, it's not really a contest. Would I rather lose out on blocking or literally just kill my opponent? But that is enough talking about Super R2. I mean, yeah, it was like way longer than the other ones, but like, you get my point. They really did not give the other ones anything. Other than all of that, let's get into my favorite section of every fighting game, the tech. Yo, my name is Drake and I like to rap. Makoto really does suck on crap. Yo, Makoto, you say the word, I'll boom that motherfucker right now. Right now, I'll boom that motherfucker. Makoto has a very light list of tech, which, I mean, that's good for me. The first one we're gonna get into is the most fun one, alright? Hayate canceling. Basically, because hayate is technically a stance because you can also charge it, you can also disengage the stance. Basically, you do the hayate motion, but also hit kick. By doing this, Makoto almost instantly goes back into neutral, allowing you to follow up a normal with another normal. Does it have a lot of use? Not really. Its main use is with frame traps and also just kind of general mix. But I mean, if you want a real mix, let me tell you about the go-to mix. Tick throw, which basically anyone can do this, but you know, Makoto got kakusa, so the way you perform tick throw is by performing a small button and then going into a grab, which basically will hit almost anyone unless they're ready for it, but it's usually so fast it's practically a combo. A lot of people say that fighting games have a lot of rock, paper, scissors. This shit is the gun option of rock, paper, scissors. It's bullshit. It also adds a slight use style of heavy kick kakusa, but like, that kick's still better, I don't know. Fuck it, I corrected myself, double down. And the final piece of tech is Kara's, which Makoto is actually insanely good at these. Basically, from any of your kick buttons, you can have special properties on any of your moves. Light kick allows you to go forward with yours, slightly extending hayate and other moves. And yes, you can in fact kakusa. It is a very, very specific range, but like, if you get that spacing down, oh my god, it feels amazing. And then you got heavy kick, which moves you backwards, which seems completely useless. And it is. Yo bro, check out my Kara throw. Wow man, how much extra range you get? -5. I'm not even sure this thing could ever like grab anyone at any time. The main use you'll use this in is in Fukiyage combos. Specifically, the TOD. because it slightly pushes your Fukiyage back, which is needed to get the hitbox perfectly on center. I mean, can I perform this? No. It's the main thing holding me back, alright? Other than my absolute dog shit skill. Every day I wonder why people lose to me. I'm not that good at this video game, bro. And other than that, that's all the tech Makoto has. And truly, that's really all to Makoto in Third Strike. She's very simple, but has a fine layer of complexity, which adds so much to her character. Speaking of her character, what's her lore? It's like every fucking fighting game character. My fighting style is the best. No, my fighting style is the best. These characters are gay. But truly, where do we go from here? Said Capcom after this game performed very, very badly. So they said, fuck it. No more Street Fighter. Go home, everyone. Until one fateful day in 2008, they announced that they were working on Street Fighter 4, a game that would revolutionize 2D fighters and bring them back from the grave, perfectly balancing the competitive and casual aspects of the game, allowing it to be almost accessible to anyone. There's no Makoto in this one.
What the fuck is the point of this?
In the ripe year of 2010, Makoto was back. They kept the skin I like. I mean, it'd be crazy if they removed the skin. It seems a bit barbaric to remove Makoto's skin. It's so fucking stupid. Street Fighter 4 brought a lot of things to the table. For one, they slowed down the game and added 1 billion characters. But I don't give a fuck about all this good game design and shit. Let's talk about Makoto. Makoto in this game is actually quite different than her Third Strike appearance. For starters, she's not top 5. But don't worry, I'm not gonna drop you for another 20-minute ride going over the same things. I'm gonna only go over the changes.
I mean, who in their right mind would play before
StreetFighter 3?
The very thought of doing such a thing is just sickening. And I think it's punishable by death in a couple countries.
Most of her special moves did stay practically the exact same. Hayate remaining completely the same. Karate Chop is still just like an overhead. You can still use it as a combo ender, but like a fucking worst move ever. You got Kakusa, which is mostly the same, but now it has an EX version. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this entire time, Kakusa has not had an EX version. Which, okay, I'm not gonna sound conspiratorial, but I for real thought there was. I'd love to try and go deeper into this, then I keep on thinking of the fucking the main Tilto effect image. Fuck it, back to my point, whatever. EX Kakusa has one special property. It has armor. So that means Makoto has a true reversal option. Does it get used a lot? No. Mostly because you're spending your meter on combos, because, I mean, Makoto got a lot better at combos. Mostly because of Fukiyage. Because look at this. Finally, it can hit in the box. Just hold up. Come on. Wait. Whoa. Hold up. There we go. The main bit that matters is that it has new combo potential, like comboing off an EX Hayate, or basically any normal, because they actually made this thing useful, because it doesn't just allow you to have unique combos, it also gives you incredibly weird mix-ups. It's also usually the most optimal way of ending a combo, so holy good game design, oh my god. But I think the one that got the most interesting change is Axe Kick, because it's practically an entirely different move now. For one, it has uses in actual ground combat because, well, instead of sending you forward, it sends you straight down, allowing you to control exactly how high you are at any time. Allowing for a very fun movement scheme where you're kinda just like Magneto. Hold up, so you're telling me that there's a character known for their tricky air movement, allowing them to control their position on the screen very well, inviting tricky mix-ups into their gameplay. And is it also a coincidence that Makoto is actually just an anagram for Magneto? Okay, I rest my goddamn case. But mostly you're going to be using Axe Kick as your better overhead, because Axe Kick is also more rewarding, faster, and also safer. Okay, it literally does all that Chop does, but way better. okay? But chop does have a small property that does allow it to have a slight edge over axe kick, but I'll get into that later. And those are basically all the differences in her special moves. And honestly, these are amazing changes, allowing for a lot more variety in your gameplay, and turning situational moves into cornerstones of her character. So, how'd they fare on her supers?
The same as he did back in the day. Just a trash, garbage ass hop over everywhere Sagi. Dude's garbage, dude. Look at that. Why would they destroy Ultra 2 like that?
Makoto's supers got a huge change, because you're not only taking one super to the battlefield, you can take 2 or 3. Okay, this is just S tier game design. This isn't exactly exclusive to Makoto, but this fucking ultra system, this shit is laced. Basically, if you take damage, the ultra bar goes up. At half charge or full charge, you can activate it as a reversal super, or whatever it is. It could be an install or game breaking, allowing you to feel that you still have a chance even in the hardest of scenarios. But we should probably go over the super first. Alright, so what's the super? Okay, in comparison to Third Strike, it's way better. For one, it allows you to block, which is low bar, but you know, thanks for trying. And you can still super cancel it. I know, bare minimum, but that's fine. You know, you still have those unique combos. The only part of that sucks is that you can use it way less and get way more. Other than that, you got Ultra 1, which is quite literally exactly the same. I mean, it's less usable in combos, but you can still combo into it with kakusa. Then you have Ultra 2, which got heavily nerfed. It has 2 versions of it, the cinematic version and the regular version. The only difference between them is, you know, damage-wise. It's also slightly harder to combo off the non-cinematic version. Speaking of combos, you basically only have 2 after a super, and both of them are kinda fucking lame. You got medium axe kick into EX hayate or just heavy axe kick. Those are the only ones you could do. And I wish you could combo more, because some things will line up perfectly, but they just don't.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
I mean, you can still punish full screen fireball with it. It also makes 0 sense if you actually fall for this, because Third Strike, okay, maybe you didn't see that tiny little 2 right there. StreetFighter 4, motherfucker, there's an entire iridium mine in the bottom left. How'd you not see that? You can still control how far it goes, but counting on the hitbox is so big, you're either going to only use it to escape corner or hit a guy that's just right there. Also, because you can't really cancel into it, you really don't get those corner combos. So that means you're actually just losing when you're in corner. Oh god, my life is so hard! But enough talking about this old shit, let's talk about the new shit. How does Makoto interact with StreetFighter 4's main mechanic? Now, face the mighty bite. Makoto, please stop. Please, please stop with the focus attack. I'm so fucking tired. I'm a fucking fraud. I give up, Makoto. You win. Please, Mercy. Please. You're the new leader of Shadowloo. I give up. Balrog, help me, please. Balrog. I can't fight Makoto. Bro, no one's gonna get that fucking reference, bro. Focus Attack and Makoto have a very unique relationship, because Makoto is a heavily stun-based character, and the main time you're gonna be using Focus Attack is a good high damage starter after a stun. The main reason it's used as a starter is because it also has a crumble property, so it's incredibly easy to add buttons to it. This also includes grabs, and I mean, you already know where this is going. You also have FADC, which doesn't have a lot of use of Makoto. See, on most characters, FADC is like the greatest thing ever, allowing for quite possibly the dumbest combos in Street Fighter history. For Makoto, mainly you're going to use it to get out of bad situations or do fun setups. But what if I do want to combo with it? Red Focus. This shit breaks Makoto. The way that Red Focus works is that it instantly goes out and causes your opponent to crumble. And it allows you to basically do any kind of combo you want, allowing for great damage off of basically any hit that connects, and it almost guarantees that your next touch will stun your opponent. And it technically allows you to land 3 kakusas in one combo. Is it optimal? No. But god damn it, it's not about being optimal, it's about sending a fucking message. I think in general strength, this one's stronger, but like in overall strength,
Battle, go for it.
yeah, third strike's way stronger. But enough of this intentional bullshit. Let's get into the unintentional bullshit. Let's talk about our Street Fighter 4 tech.
Final round. Now.
Oh my god! Our Street Fighter 4 tech is very simple, okay? She actually retains most of her other tech. She obviously has Tick Throw because that's baked into everyone. Her characters have actually changed a lot, counting on you can only carry Kakusa, and specifically only the light kick version of that Kara. And heavy kick, it moves you forward now, so it's fucking 1984. And then you have hayate canceling, which probably got the biggest glow up because it got a real use. You had your frame traps and your general mix, but you know what you didn't have? Hayate canceling getting this property is an amazing upside for it to have. Honestly, the only bad part of this is that you're probably not going to hit it. Not because you suck, it's that, well, the netcode fucking sucks ass on this game. And, well, there's one more piece of tech, and to explain it, I've crafted this little mini movie for it. Oh, you want one more game? Okay. Perfect. Perfect, bro. I need footage.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
Whoa. He's not even a VC. What the fuck is this guy's issue?
Alright, listen up. So, the reason I say just give me one more game is because I only want to play one game because I'm gonna get straight back to my my assignment that I've been working on. I had to stay until like less than originally intended, which was both a good thing and a bad thing because I was there against my own volition, but I had to because I was doing an assignment. Anyways, enough of that. Just give me one more game. I'm not asking you for 30. I'm not asking you for 15. All I'm asking for is one more game.
Just play some duds, dude. And remember, we're just here to have a nice chill.
Should I just play whoever or?
No, specifically Dudley.
Me play specifically Dudley.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's fine, you know. It's just for footage. Nothing else.
What the
whoa? Every single part of that, it was a ruse. It was a ruse. I still lost, but it was a ruse. I'm a fucking asshole, honestly. I don't know why my friends like me. So basically, what's happening here is fucking witchcraft. Okay, I don't know. Basically, against certain characters, if you hit Karate Chop in an FADC, you will just phase right through them. Honestly, very unrealistic. Realistically, it kind of looked like this. Before you fucking perverts go, oh, I wouldn't mind if Makoto ran through me. I'll have you know that Makoto is way out of your age range. She's fucking 11? You're telling me these fucking professional fighters quadruple her weight scale are losing? She's in fucking 6th grade, bro. Anyways, that's all the tech that Makoto has in Street Fighter 4. And honestly, they're great to help flesh her character out so much more. But what if I told you Makoto can get even dumber?
Backward C with 2 dots.
Yep.
We got an omega symbol.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Seriously,
What?
I'm not kidding. I don't fucking know what that is. Explain.
No, omega symbol, for real.
I don't know what that. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea.
No, you know what a fucking omega
symbol.
symbol
Do the other
is.
symbols. Do the other symbols. I have no idea.
No, it's like an O with think Ultramarines Warhammer.
I didn't play that game. But I just
No, you did. You did.
Then go to war symbol, you motherfucker!
Omega Makoto is... It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot to go over. It basically changes the entire character. I mean, fuck it. I mean, while we're here, Omega characters are basically complete remakes or remasters of characters. Not exactly stronger or weaker, but just different. Sharing a lot of things, but adding and changing a lot of them. At the cost of losing Ultra Double Combo and Red Focus. I'm out, 1.3 seconds. For starters, Omega Makoto has 2 new moves. 236K, which is literally just it's just a frame perfect hayate cancel. And then you also have Headbutt, which is literally just a combo tool. The only one you're really going to be using for combos is medium, because the light one has like literally 0 value to it, and the heavy one, well, I mean, you can't combo into it, so who gives a fuck? And overall, those are the most damaging combos. Both of your ultras are easier to combo into regularly, but that's mainly because of EX Hayate cancel, but by proxy, they're heavily nerfed. They made Axe Kick feel gross, so I don't like it anymore. Fukiyage got slightly changed hitbox wise, which all it really does is make it slightly harder to combo into EX. Other than that, you know, seems like a pretty weird, but honestly okay character. What if I told you they actually did something crazy with this? They did something I thought and you thought was impossible. They made the install super good. The way the install works now is that you can use it at any time as long as you have 2 bars. The only real downside being that you can't really see how long it lasts and you know you can't super cancel it. So other than that, what makes this install so good? Makoto's dash is now faster and can low profile projectiles. Dash Punch can now hit multiple times and guarantees a hard knockdown. Causes every version of Fukiyage to be able to hit grounded opponents. Life Fukiyage now works as a invincible reversal for no fucking reason. Dramatically increases the speed of Hayate cancels. Karate Chop can now be comboed into and causes a hard knockdown, and Heavy Karate Chop is fucking Bandit Bringer. And the most insane one of all, Focus Attack is completely replaced with a regular ass parry. And this probably leaves you with one big question. Why the fuck didn't they just do this in the first place? This thing is awesome. Honestly, they cracked the fucking code. This is like the perfect way to do an install for Makoto. It's not just a flat damage up, it's actively adding to the character. And honestly, this is a very fun gimmick character to lab. And that's really it to Makoto. But come on, we've been looking in deep. Why look on the inside when real men look on the outside? What the fuck, filler section? Yes. Okay, I want to talk about outfits. Alright, you got the default outfit. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Then you got the second outfit. The farmer outfit.
Shit. Look at that. Bite me. Bite me. This damn snake won't bite me. You know why? Because I got the best moonshine around.
Pretty self-explanatory. 11 out of 10. Schoolgirl outfit, man. Get this fucking persona bullshit out of here. Outfit for, oh my god, 1 billion out of 10. I love this thing. It's a Fox outfit, man. I don't give a fuck. But it also references Sonic the Hedgehog, so okay, fine. 1 out of 10. Outfit 5, also known as Ghost Kodo. This shit is awesome. Honestly, they put so much love and care into these outfits, and I love this character so much. Honestly, I just can't wait to see where they go from here. I mean, Makoto is quite literally the definition of easy to pick up, hard to master. It's really amazing. Like, you could really put this character in any game. It's not like they have anything too complicated in their kit. It's just, I mean, they score so high in popularity polls. I mean, there's no way they wouldn't just, I don't know, put them in every Street Fighter after this. I mean, what are the...
Sir, I think you've played too much Street Fighter today. You should probably play a common game. Oh, what about Yakuza? You like that, right?
Oh, what? You're gonna switch me off caffeine to crack? Don't get me started on fucking Yakuza. I mean, from a business standpoint, it's like a healthy nosebleed. When Capcom figured out how to bring a character back, some of us would tell stories about what we saw in Street Fighter 6. Saw Ryu, saw Zangief, mostly newcomers. I spoke to Terry Bogard. He hasn't been in the game for 12 years.
What did Bogard say?
It's Kusage in there. Okay, so beyond this point, Makoto has never been in another Street Fighter game.
Well, actually, if you count...
In a mainline Street Fighter game, she's been completely absent. Makoto hasn't been in a mainline Street Fighter game for 10 years. And this was in the Street Fighter 5 era, okay? They did not give a fuck. They were just adding shit to add shit. And out of all of those, why the fuck were none of them? And I mean none of them Makoto. Nekali, motherfucking no one remembers your ass. Blake, more like fake. Who the fuck is this? Zeku, who the fuck? Actually, I kind of like Zeku. Lucia, who the fuck
is that?
You don't want to know who that is.
Oh, I want to know who that is, Junior. Show me.
Spike?
Spike? Who the fuck is Spike? I've never heard of Spike. Have you heard of Spike?
No.
Nobody's heard of Spike.
Luckily, now that Street Fighter 5's ended and now we're onto the Street Fighter 6 era, I believe that we can get some real change in here. I mean, the game itself is based off Street Fighter 3, alright? And I mean, the first DLC pass, okay, they had to get some Rashid in there, gotta get some of those newcomers. Let's see that second season pass. Why the what the fuck? Nothing scratches that itch, man. Nothing scratches that itch. Oh, but Jamie has a command grab you can combo off of. I don't want a command grab like Karakusa. I want fucking Karakusa. Just bring her back, goddammit. I gotta live my life always seeing Makoto fan art, and I'm just like, damn, that bitch ain't ever coming back. And if you ain't gonna bring her back for me, do it for them, goddammit. This motherfucker's been patiently waiting the whole time.
So you were always like this.
And my biggest issue with Makoto not being in new games is that how is this new generation gonna learn to hold the mix? Makoto is the Swiss Army knife of breaking bad habits. For example, I have this friend, I don't know, his name's like fucking bitch. They love modern fighting games, and you know what? That's okay. I've only known them for their modern fighting games. And then the second I got them on Street Fighter 4, I had to break all those bad habits, okay? Look at that fucking win counter, bro. And when they're finally broken, they can finally flourish. Oh shit. Hey.
Fuck this game.
Now that's the reaction of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis for the first time. But don't worry, I may have my own answer. Man, fuck the montage, Makoto's back! Okay, I'm going to go very quickly over this. I'm gonna be very quick. Okay, if you couldn't tell, this is a mod. I know, I mean, it looks exactly like the base game, I know. Look, I get it. She looks a bit... Okay, respectfully, she looks like a Clay Fighter character, but god damn it, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. There are a lot of minute changes. There's a lot of, like, gameplay changes. There's this weird new target combo, which I don't know why this exists. The combo structure of Makoto is completely, it's just like, it's turned up to the max. This is some Mugen character bullshit. And honestly, the cherry on top for me is that it's now in the Street Fighter 5 engine and is using the Street Fighter 5 juggle system. To explain what the Street Fighter 5 juggle system is, it's like this. Oh my god, it's so peak, man. And the only bad part is that it replaces characters, but counting on it replaces Birdie, I mean, it's less bad, and you can also play Birdie like this, so it's incredibly funny, and it like oddly works. Honestly, what Ryusuke has cooked up here is truly impressive. My only one complaint is that I think Fukiyage is broken. My execution in ass, motherfucker, I can hit a dragon punch. It's just a great mod, 10 out of 10, I love it. My only suggestion, I don't know, man, just do it again. Just replace every single character with Makoto, and then we have a truly balanced game. Anyways, time to wrap this video up. For fucking real, oh my god, this video is so long. Makoto represents something to me. Okay? Her design, gameplay-wise, is just so perfect. Makoto is so comically well-rounded and fun, okay? She is just a fucking dopamine factory for me. And on the surface, she seems so boring, but she has so much going for her. She's so perfectly general, but so specific. The amount of power in your hands when you're playing Makoto is awesome. White boy finds out he's carried for the first time emotionally. And I mean, all I'm really asking for, put her in Street Fighter 6. Oh my god, this game's so fucking boring. I need Makoto, okay? I'll delete my shitposts where I'm just like, wow, Street Fighter 6 fucking sucks, am I right? Please, I beg you, I'll suck your dick. Anyways, time to get into some much needed thanks for this video. The first person I want to thank is Manduck for making the thumbnail, which they did really good. Okay, follow them. Okay, subscribe to them. I also love these little crabs. Okay, I like to grab. I'd also like to thank the old heads who made all these remixes that have been playing in the background, which, I mean, some of them were like instantly added to my playlist. I'd like to thank my friends for helping me with this video, and also I would like to thank you for watching this video. Alright, subscribe if you liked it, like the video if you liked it, send it to your family group chat, fucking scribble it down on bathroom stalls, okay? Alright, just, you know, whatever you feel is necessary. Anyways, gamers, I'm out of here.
Golden rubbers in these denim pockets. On my waist there's a black Glock. New girl moved on the block. She been plotting on my brown cock. Last night I slept over hers. During sex I overheard. A sword sliced the air, I pulled out the nana, rolled off the bed, then shot back. Pop out, blood on the sheets, probably spilling from my gash. Looked out the glass, seen sprinting on the grass. A real ninja.
This guy fucking sucks at Makoto. In this video, we can see a player so atrociously bad at Makoto that he almost gets anti-aired multiple times. Despite the obviously punishable actions, he sucks so fucking bad at the game that he just can't stop jumping around like a moron. It's only by sheer luck that he just barely avoids sending our karate friend to loser's bracket. Subscribe if you think this total embarrassment of a gamer should never be allowed to touch a stick again.